Hey, what's going on out there, all you YouTube peoples? Retro J. This is my third pickup video. I went out with a bunch of buddies of mine. You'll see at the end of my last video, I mentioned we were going out like the day after, so I did, and we found a bunch of cool stuff. So this is stuff from that day. This is also a couple, eBay items, and just a couple other things that I picked up along the way at Goodwills and whatnot. So enough of the talking, and I will get started. So we'll start with peripherals. I found this, I don't know if you pronounce it Ouya, Wada. It's Ouya, but these aren't cheap. So these are like $30 plus. And I found it at the same guy, at the same swap meet that was selling the Wavebirds that I picked up last time. So it was $10. I've got one, never used it, but I have another controller now, so maybe I'll try it. Picked up a Game Shark for the PlayStation 1. This was like $2 or $3. I've never actually used one of these. I had a buddy who used one. Not sure exactly what you need. I think you had to like download codes to it. I can't remember. One day I'll figure it out. Maybe this, this even works. So next peripheral, I did find an X-Band internet connector for the Super Nintendo. Now I'm not sure how this thing works. I'm sure this probably came with more stuff that you stick in there. You put this in your Super Nintendo, you stick your Super Nintendo card on top. There's your port for the Ethernet. That's not even Ethernet. This is like pre-Ethernet. This is internet. But just like a phone line cable. So, yeah, this early stuff. I remember the logo, but I don't remember really, seeing it. It would never apply with me. My parents didn't have anything. Internet, computers. God, I think my grandma got the first computer in our family. So, alright, next I got some games. I'll go through some Atari games. First off, 7800. So Robotron. Whenever I see a 7800 game I don't have, I pick it up. I mentioned that before. It's usually one at a time I find them. So this is like $2. So, don't have it. Got a... This is kind of fucking China Syndrome for the Atari 2600. This weird Spectravision company, all their cartridges had these real shiny stickers on them. They were all shaped like this. When I was actually playing Atari back in the early 80s, I don't remember ever seeing these cartridges or cases. All we saw was just either the Telegames, the Sears, or just your classic ones and the Activision ones. I don't remember these, so now I got one. We'll see if it's any good. We got Alien for the 2600 as well. It looks like a Pac-Man clone. Probably is. 20th Century Fox, they had a couple games. They got to put out all the movie games like Porky's. They did MASH. So that might be good. Next off, we got a 148-in-1 Game Boy Advance cartridge. Now this was at that swap meet. I think this was like $15 or $20. I don't have any bootleg cartridges like this that have this many games in it, but I figured I'd pick one up, try it out. Maybe it'll have something cool on it. But so next we will go DS. I picked up this DS New Zealand story. I don't know much about it, but I like the company Ignition. They make a game for the DS called Nostalgia, and if you like turn-based role-playing games, it's really fun. Just a random guy came into my work one day, and he was picking up some games, and it was a buy two get one, and he's like, "Here, you can have this game." So I popped it in, tried it. It was freaking awesome. It's a really good game. If you like role-playing game turn-based, you should try it. Yeah, this this game is all complete, so you know, hopefully it's as good as Nostalgia. Maybe. Next, we got a couple games from. These are got from a mixture of Goodwill, the Swap Meet Phoenix, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So we got Bionicle for the GameCube. We got Castlevania for the Xbox. Indiana Bones for the PS2. We got Harvey Birdman for the Wii. I just picked this up because it's Capcom. I don't know, the cartoon was funny, so we'll see if this is any good. Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. So, I don't know about this game. I saw it when it came out. I don't know if it's any good. It's complete. It's in really good shape. This was at the swap meet I found this. So, Nintendo titles that, you know, the first party Nintendo titles I usually buy. So, we got Code Veronica. It's Resident Evil Code Veronica X. The X version, they added Wesker. This is the first print. The way you can tell is it says 5th Anniversary Edition, and it comes with the Devil May Cry disc. So, and it did. So it was complete. So we got both the discs there. Alright, let's go to... Got a couple PlayStation games here. Got RPG Maker. I actually own, I think, the third one for the PS2. I always wanted to buy this one, so I just thought of it the other day and picked it up. It was pretty cheap, so this is an eBay buy. Dragon Seeds. I don't really know anything about this game. It looked intriguing, so I don't remember seeing it. So I figured I'd pick it up and maybe pop it in, try it, see if it's any good. It's in decent shape. It's complete. Same thing with RPG Maker. It's got all the booklets. It's got 2 booklets in there, so you can figure out how to play it. Alright, we'll go to Nintendo games. First off, we have Isolated Warrior. So, I found this at Bookman's, actually, in Phoenix. Next, we got Mappy Land. This was at a new game shop that we found down there. It's called Gaming Zone. Here, I got some footage of us next to the van. I didn't post inside, or I didn't take any video inside. It was kind of cramped in there, but here's a video of us screwing around next to the van. It's cool looking. So that's the van for the store we just went to. Go Cameron! Nice. Alright, time to go. Oh yeah, oh, right in his face. Next we got WWF WrestleMania Challenge. This is one of the only ones I don't have. I think there was 4 WWF games on the system. So, we got Skater Die 2. Got Skater Die 1. It's one of those games I had when I was younger. I liked it. There wasn't much to it, but I liked it, so maybe I'll like that one. Bump and Jump. We got The Immortal. Why I don't own this, I don't know, but I own it now, so I might play this. This looks cool, and I've seen stuff on this ever since I was a kid, so maybe I'll play it out. This is a game that they showed a lot on that game show Video Power I used to watch. It used to be like a morning show, and there would always be 100 of these sitting in their mall for the kids to grab. So I always said I wanted that game, but now I got it. Robo Warrior. We've got Cobra Triangle. And we've got Prince of Persia. This is a bookman's find too. And we got this Vice Project Doom. Bookman's slipping a little bit on their price. You can see the $15 price point on there. This is about a $35 game. So I saved 20 bucks on it. I didn't even realize this was that expensive of a game. We saw it there. I remember seeing it. We went to another gaming store and it was sitting on the shelf in the glass for $35. I look it up. It's a $35 game. So I was like, we're churning around. Let's go back. So yeah, luckily it was still there. Got it for 15 instead of 30, so it's the game I needed for my collection. I always like to pay less money, like everybody else, just so you have more money to buy other things that you need. So, one more game, Shockwave. It's an unlicensed game. Pretty decent condition. This was at one of the stores. You don't see a whole lot of unlicensed games at least in our local video game stores. So. This was like $8, so which is a good price. I think it's only like an $11 game. Save a couple bucks. I don't have it, so for me it's worth it. Got some more Nintendo games. This is a lot I bought off of eBay. I essentially got these games for about $6 a piece, and they're all boxed, complete, in really good shape. Some of these have a couple of rental stickers on it, or like stickers like when they were trying to sell it off, but they were like the lower end games, so it's not a big deal. So we got Pictionary complete. It's a $1 rental. We've got Vegas Dream. I already have this boxed. It's right down there. I already have this box, so I'm gonna go through and look and see which one's in better shape. Maybe this is an upgrade. This one's pretty clean, so it might be an upgrade. Then I can sell that one, trade it, give it to somebody I want. One of my friends, they might want it. I don't know. It's a really cheap game, so Vegas Dream. We got MTV's Remote Control, back when MTV was actually a good channel. This was the only show that I can recall that wasn't music videos, but yet this was about music videos. So this was a really funny game show. If you ever get the chance, if you've not seen this show, go back on YouTube and watch some episodes. It's 80s. It's going to be ridiculous. But a lot of people got their start on here. Adam Sandler was on this show before anybody really knew who he was. I can't remember the name of the other guy. Blonde-haired guy, spiky hair. If you watch it, you'll recognize him. Kari Wurr, I think is how you pronounce her name. She was in... I think she started season 3 of Sliders, if you're familiar with that show. She kind of took over after one of the characters died in the show. She kind of got her start on here too. I don't know if she was a model or what, but she's pretty good looking, so I'm gonna check that out. Zoda's Revenge, Star Tropics 2. This is in really good shape. I know it's not worth much, but this is a pretty clean looking box. So this is kind of cool. I didn't actually own this game. I see it around. It's cheap. I just never picked it up. So now I got a clean box. There's a little bit of gloss on it. So we got Built to Win. Never played this. I don't believe I own this in my collection. So when I get some time, I may pop it in and kind of see what this is all about. But again, this is in really good shape too. Almost all these cartridges, I'll pop this Zoda's Revenge. If you can see just how clean that is. It's like they did. I really don't believe this was played. I believe this was. I guess I could find out. I could go. It's got a battery, so pop it in and see if there's a save file. But it doesn't look like it was ever put into an S at all. There's no marks or anything. So this may have been a new game at one point. They pulled the wrapper off of it and sold it. So that's pretty clean. We've got Camerica Quattro Adventure. Another one of those silver weird games that they put out. A little switch on the back, so if it didn't work when the switch was in one position, pull it out, switch it, and it'll work. So that was kind of cool. Not worth a whole lot, but it's cool to have it boxed. So. And last, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Another game I didn't own. You see the lovely LJN. Everybody loves LJN. Not, but for me it was all about the Thundercats toys. I have a ton of Thundercats toys from growing up, and LJN made those, so I used to think LJN was awesome until he started playing some of their games. And not so much. So, all right, we got a couple other things. These are sort of these are the 3 best items that I found. Save these for the end of the video, just because some of these are pretty epic finds for me. My first one's going to be Alicia Dragoon. This is something I've wanted to play. This isn't, a high dollar game. This is maybe a $50 game, $60 game. But it's an awesome game. So if you haven't had a chance to play this, play it. I played it years ago. Never owned it. This was, now I own it. So I'm going to go through and try to beat this game. It is complete. The book's not in the greatest condition, but it has everything. So that was at one of our local game stores in Phoenix called Fallout Games. Those guys are pretty cool. He actually hooked me up and gave me a deal. Real nice guy there with the this game, Alien and the Spectrovision. These are about $10 a piece plus apparently. But he managed to get these all for me, and he must have taken like $15, $20 off the total. So that was really cool of him. He didn't have to do that. He does know I make the trip there, down to Phoenix, and I tell people all the time to go there. And he's actually told me that people have come in saying that I sent them there, so that's awesome. So that was really cool of him to give me that deal, the break on that. Next, I got this from a good friend of mine. He gave me a good deal on it. Plus, he gave me one of the items that's actually inside of it. And if you look at my collection video that's already on, I think it's the first collection video, I show it. And it's, before I actually show you this, I'll show you the item. What's this? Game Boy Watch Boy. This is brand new. It's never been used, never even been turned on. And I was able to buy the item it came from. I had no clue what it came from, so this is what I ended up getting from him. This is complete. This is in perfect, almost unused condition. And not only, does it come with the Pikachu, Pokemon Yellow Pikachu edition, it comes with the watch. If you can see that, the watch came with it. It was a special deal from whatever store he picked it up from. It was a special deal. He told me that his parents had bought this and a couple other Game Boys for them, and this one had stayed in the closet. It wasn't going to be used for some reason. I don't know the story, but he said his little brother snuck in there and opened it up. He said had his little brother not snuck in there, opened it up, this would still be sealed. So, which would have been nice, but this is in like really good shape. I would have to pay more if it was sealed, so I'm not too worried about that. It's got the baggie, got the game right there. You see that? Getting used to these camera angles. Just putting stuff too low, and I'm trying to get stuff up here, so you guys can actually see what I'm showing you. So there's the system. So this was really cool. I always wanted this one. It's just real nice looking. I'm not a huge Pokemon guy, but I like the way the system looks. And if you saw from my one of my very first pickup video, I found that green Game Boy Game Boy Pocket. That was awesome for me. So I like limited edition Game Boys and stuff like that. They're really cool. That away before I mess it up. That was that. Yeah, he gave me a really good deal on that. We looked on online, and the value price charting, gaming price charting was saying this was around, you know, $80-$90. He gave it to me for $60. I have no problem paying $60 for this in the box. This is just a cool collector's item. It's going to go right on the shelf with the rest of my stuff. And it's in really nice shape, and it's got the watch thing. So I'll stop talking about that, and we'll move on. So, this is the last item of the day. This one shocked me. I found this yesterday, and this was shocking to see on the shelf. So I wish I had gotten video of it. I kicked myself in the ass. I was just so like, wow, I can't believe I found this. Misadventures of Tron Bond. And it was at Goodwill. So it was sitting on the shelf with the CDs. It was, you know, it was crazy that I found that there. It's got everything in it. It's got all the discs. It's in good shape. So that blew my mind. I really didn't know the value of this game. I knew it was a Mega Man related game because I have Legends 1, and Legends 1's a good game. So after I picked this up, I looked it up, and I was in shock how much this game is worth. This is one of the most valuable PlayStation games right now, with the popularity of Mega Man, and you know, them canceling Mega Man Legends 3, and you know, Mighty Number 9's coming out. That could be, you know, a big reason that this is shot up in price so much. Same as Mega Man Legends 2, that shot up in price quite a bit. So, but that's my epic find for the week. Along, you know, the Game Boy that wasn't really fine. That kind of came to me. He offered it to me. He asked if, you know, if I wanted to buy it, or actually he asked me if I knew anybody. I was like, me, I want it. So, he gave me a price. We worked it out. That works out. I actually got another system. I'm buying a teal boxed Game Boy from him next. So that'll be really cool when I get that. So that's everything I got for you guys today. From all the stuff I found. I don't know when I'm going to do my next pick a video, but hopefully you enjoyed my last collection video. We got 2 more left to go. We'll be shooting those soon. I gotta work on the house a bit because it's a little bit of a mess. But you know, I want to make it presentable so it's easy to, you know, show you this, and all the stuff that I got. So until then, game on.